Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We're going to be in the Player's Handbook from 3rd edition, D&D, and the Deities and Demigods. We're continuing the Fantasy Gods series, and we're looking at the 3rd edition gods. The god we'll be looking at today is going to be Hextor, if I remember correctly. Yep, Hextor. So we'll look at the cleric list, because that's the first time he's mentioned. Then we'll look at the description. When you're building your character, they had a little chapter on height, weight, alignments, and then the individual gods. So Hextor, god of tyranny. He's lawful evil. His domains are destruction, evil, law, and war. His typical worshippers are evil fighters and monks. Okay. Hextor's symbol is a fist holding a bundle of arrows. Hextor, the god of tyranny. Hextor, and there's a, in parentheses, a pronunciation right beside it, is lawful evil. His titles are champion of evil, herald of hell, the scourge of battle. Hextor is the six-armed god of war, conflict, and destruction. Hextor's worshippers include evil fighters and monks, and his favored weapon is the flail. The domains he is associated with are destruction, evil, law, and war. He sends his followers to commit evil, and their special purpose is to overthrow the followers of Heronius wherever they are found. Heronius is Hextor's half-brother. And Heronius is the god of paladins, more or less. So that's all the information they have on Hextor. We got to see what his favored weapon is in that description. Clerics in 3rd edition don't start proficient in the favored weapon if it's not a simple weapon that they would get base proficiency in. That changed in Pathfinder, which I like the change, but that's why it's not mentioned. So let's figure out what page Hextor is going to be on and get more information. Page 75. Excuse me. Okay, so they're a little bit more specific about his holy symbol here. It's a fist holding 6 red arrows. His home plane is Archaon. His alignment's lawful evil. His portfolio is tyranny, war, discord, massacres, conflict, and fitness. So if anything's going on that would pertain to his portfolio, he would know about it as if he was there in person so many days in advance as if it was happening now, and then so many days in the past as if it was happening now. His worshippers are fighters, monks, conquerors, and tyrants. His domains are the destruction, evil, law, war, and his weapon's the flail. So let's actually read some of the more information that is here. The deity of tyranny, Hextor, sometimes appears as a handsome man with dark hair and light skin, and he is often depicted as such in his role as a deity of fitness. Most often he takes the form of a gray-skinned, horrible 6-armed humanoid. In this form, he uses a different weapon in each arm and wears iron scale armor with many skull decorations. Hextor is an arch-foe of Heronius, his half-brother and fellow war deity. Dogma. Hextor seeks to conquer or destroy any that oppose him. He tells his followers that the world is a dark and bloody place where the strong rule the weak, and power is the only reward worth anything. The cruel and unrelenting pursuit of one's goals is the only reliable path to success. Order must be forged out of chaos and law out of anarchy. Tyranny brings order out of chaos. Dissenters must be oppressed or destroyed, lest anarchy reign. Clergy and temples. Hextor's sect is not as secretive as other dark religions. Temples of Hextor operate openly in many cities, and clerics wear black clothing adorned with skulls or gray faces. Hextor's clerics constantly plan or lead attacks on rebels and do-gooders. They revile good-hearted rulers and governments that nurture personal freedoms, and they are forever scheming to weaken or overthrow regimes that seem likely targets for conquest. When not actually fighting or plotting, they train themselves in the arts of war. Many serve as generals, military advisors, or enforcers to aggressive rulers or iron-fisted tyrants. Hextor clerics also oppose clerics of Herodias wherever and whenever they can. Temples to Hextor are always forbidding fortresses, built to impress the common folk with Hextor's power. Many of his temples are constructed on sites that have seen many great battles because of their strategic value. Now, if you were going to do a fighting the gods as a cap to your game at 20th level, I would use the levels for this god's classes. Otherwise, I would double this if you were going into an epic campaign and doing the same thing. Hextor's classes are Cleric of 20th level and Fighter of 20th level. And that is Hextor, God of Tyranny. So let me know what you all think about that god in the comments below. Until we all game again, guys.